Shalom, it's Izzy, your Hebrew teacher here, and this is Hebrew Chapters with Holy Language Institute. Read with me through Matthew chapter 9 in Hebrew. This is a translation of the Gospel of Matthew into biblical style Hebrew by Franz Delitzsch, who is a famous Christian Hebrew scholar from the 1800s. I was working on my truck for the last couple days, and I scrubbed my hands and fingernails, and they still have grease worked right into the very pores and nooks and crannies of my skin. So you'll probably notice that later. Just hope that provides a little diversity and entertainment for your day. Starting in Matthew chapter 9, verse 1. Vayered, verb yarad means to go down or descend. And he went down. Ba'aniya, in the boat. Vaya'avor, verb avar, to cross over. Vaya'avor, and he crossed over. Vayavo, and he came el, to iro, his ir, city. Vahine, and behold, hem, they mviim, they were causing to bow, they were causing to come. In English we would say they were bringing elav, to him, ish, a man, neche. We'll read the next word and then we'll break down this phrase describing the man. Evarim. This man was neche, evarim. Now this word here, neche, it comes from the verb naka, which means to be struck, stricken, or crippled. In 2 Samuel chapter 4, verse 4, it says that one of the sons of Jonathan, Mephibosheth, was neche, he was crippled, raglaim, in his regels, his feet. So here we have, this man was neche, he was crippled, evarim. An eval in Hebrew is a body part, a member of the body, a limb. So he was crippled in his limbs. We would say he was a paralytic. Vahu, and he mushkav. Verb shachav means to lie down. Mushkav, he was laid down all on hamita. Hamita is a bed, on the bed. Vayehi, and so it happened, and then kirot. Now the verb here is ra'a, to see. Kirot literally means like seeing. So when he saw Yeshua, so when Yeshua saw, that's how Hebrew grammar works, as you're probably aware. Generally speaking, you have the verb first, then you have the subject, the one seeing. Et, when he saw, indicating what they saw. Emunatam, their emunah, their faith. Vayomer, verb there is amal, to say vayomer, and he saw, said, el, to neche, ha'evarim, the paralytic. Chazak. I love this word. Chazak means be strong or be encouraged. I looked it up, and the Greek original of this word in the Greek New Testament was used 7 times by the Master. In different translations, it's translated as courage, or take courage, or be encouraged. Chazak. If you are familiar with worship in a synagogue context, then you know that we read through the Torah, the 5 books of Moses, on an annual cycle. And after we finish each of the books of the Torah, for instance, the book of Genesis, we say, Chazak, Chazak, Vanit Chazek. Be strong, and may we be strengthened. It's a phrase that's used throughout the scriptures. When Moses is talking to Joshua, and he says, be strong and encouraged, the word there for be strong is, guess what? Chazak. Moses tells Joshua, Chazak. So in Franz Delitzsch's translation of the scriptures into Hebrew, he surmised that this would be the phrase that Yeshua used when speaking to the paralytic. Chazak, be strong, be encouraged. Bani, a ben is a son. Bani, my son. Nisolchu, the verb there is salach, and it means to forgive. What it literally means is to let go, or to, even it has the sense of casting or throwing from oneself. There's a cognate, there's a related verb, shalach, and that means to send. An apostle in Hebrew, a sent one, is a shaliach, someone who has been shalacht, sent. We have another form of shalach that literally means to throw. So that wouldn't, and then we have this form here that means to forgive or be forgiven. So here we have nisolchu. They have been forgiven lecha, for you, chatotecha. The verb there is chata, and it means to sin. It's a term from shooting an arrow or slinging a stone and missing the mark. Here we have chatotecha, so your sins. Vahine, and behold. Let's just scroll down there. You can enjoy the sight of my dirty fingernails. And behold, anashim, and ish is a man. Here we have anashim, men. Min from hasofrim. A sofer is a person who writes Torah scrolls and who teaches, explains, elucidates on them. In most translations of the New Testament, Christian translations anyway, that will be, I think that's translated as scribes usually. Yes, scribes. So, anashim min hasofrim are men from the scribes. Amru, they amald, said, vil vavam, in their levavs, hearts. Megadef. To gadaf in Hebrew means essentially to blaspheme. Who is he? He is blaspheming. Vayal, verb ra'a, to see. Vayal, and saw Yeshua et machshavotam. Verb chashav means to think. Machshavotam, their thoughts. Vayomal, and he saw. Lama, why? This is actually a contraction of two words. La is to or for. Ma, what? Tach shavu, are you chashaving, thinking, ra'a, evil. Bil levavchem, in your levavs, hearts. Ki, for ma, what? Hanakel is lighter or easier. Maybe you've heard the word kal before. There's the root of it there. He'amol, to amal, say, nisolchu, are forgiven, lecha, for you, chatotecha, your sins, im, or amol, to say, kum, get up, rise. Hithalech, that's in the imperative. The verb there is halach, walk or go. So hithalech, walk. Ach, however, lama'an, so that, teidun. The verb there is yada, to know. Laman teidun, so that you may know. Ki, that ven, the son ha'adam, of man. So in Hebrew, the title son of man is ben ha'adam. Of course, you recognize Adam. In English, we say Adam, the first man. It's also a reference in Hebrew to all of humanity. So in Hebrew, like a ben Adam essentially is a human being, a son of Adam. Yeshua identifies himself as the ben Adam. Yesh, there is lo, to him, hashaltan, the authority. Ba'aretz, in the eretz, land or earth. Lisloach, to salach, forgive. Chataim, sins. Vayomer, and he said, El, to Nechei ha'evarim, the paralytic, the one with the crippled limbs. Kum, get up. That's also the word for resurrection, by the way. Sa, now the verb is actually nasa, to carry or bear. Nun is a weak letter, and so it's dropped in this imperative form. Sa, pick up or carry, at mitatcha, your mita, bed. V'lech, the verb here is halach, to walk. Hey as a weak letter is dropped, and we have lech. V'lech, and walk, lecha, for yourself, or go for yourself. You may be familiar with this phrase because it's what God told Abram. Lech lecha, go for yourself, in the beginning of Genesis chapter 12. El, to beitecha, your bayit, house. Vayakam, and he kummed, he got up. Vayelech, and he halacht, he walked. leveito, to his bait house.
Thanks for watching this trailer. To get this whole talk in audio or video format, go to holylanguage.com and subscribe. I'll see you there.